Hello, this is Harwin from SC Wolf. So today we're going to talk about the topic of this AI, and I'm not really an expert on AI, but I know a little bit about marketing. So here's the thing: I've seen written down in forums. Sometimes people see that AI is the future, and they think everything is AI. It'll going to be AI. It's going to take over the world, and this marketing is not dead. Everything will be done now AI and stuff, and it'll solve everything. But thing is, AI is something that it is going to happen, but it's not as easy. It will not make life as easy as they think, and people I think will still be needed here. There are a lot of things computers can't do, and there's still niches out there. There are a lot of niches, some niches on the internet out there. So when the person who makes the AI, then AI is so sorry. The AI is as smart as the person who makes the AI. So a lot of times people are also not that smart. So what I'm trying to say is it'll make faster all the mundane jobs that will there that will be taken over by AI. But the things that involve a person thinking and taking decisions, and something that you have to that involves emotions, there's a long time between which it can be taken over by AI. So what does that mean for you? So AI in the sense, I'll give you an example of this. There's a AI for copywriting that is called, and I won't take the names, but it's a very popular one. It has gone on. So it is going to help copywriters, maybe some small business owners who don't want to spend, who have a copy that's just not very important, but they still want to have something of a copy nature anyway. They can use those kind of AI softwares, but will this AI do the research for your niche? Will this AI know your customers' pain points? Will your AI has a knowledge of how people respond to in your city or in your country and your niche? All those things they can't do. And the other thing, the dark side of AI is also there, that these kind of AIs when they develop, so this a lot of times, and I've seen, and maybe what I've seen in is only in marketing and those kind of things, but these kind of softwares develop, they only are available at like subscription basis, like $40 a month, $20 a month, $100 a month per this much leads, and those leads. So it's only going to help people with money in their pockets. It's not going to help everyone. A lot of people will not have access to them. So if you're thinking that it's going to change the world for the better, it's going to change the people for the people who can afford it. It's not for everyone. And the thing is, it's not that the competition will not be fair. If you learn, if you know, if you can learn copywriting, if you know how to do it, and those kind of things. I'm just using copywriting as an example, but if you know how to do a basic task, you can do it with the without the AI also, because that also they have to do something to that requires input. So it's not something that they, it's not magic. It's also created by something, by a person only. So you should not get intimidated by it. Other than that, there are also niches, a lot of niches. They are underserved. Those corporates, if you think they cannot go out for every niche, so there are a lot of niches that are underserved. There are a lot of countries where the niches are underserved. Sometimes you might see problems that are too small for the corporates to go after. Those are your niches. And if you have something that adds value to people, if it is unique, that is also something not everyone in the AI can compete with. So there are a lot of courses there in India and and maybe other places also, where everyone is They're trying to learn machine learning, they're trying to learn Python, this machine learning, and this NLP, that is natural language processing, not to be confused with neurolinguistic programming. And this kind of things is going on. And eventually it might get saturated. I think it has also already get saturated here. So even though it is a rising market here, but for marketers what it means is there's still hope. If you can find niches here, you can make profits. There is, as they say, riches in niches. Kind of cheesy, but yeah. But still, the markets are still there. The water is still fine, and you should not worry. If it's going to happen, it's going to be happening in all those things, those big corporates and those hospitals and niches, and on those big kind of scales, it is going to happen. But you should not worry about it. It's just one of the things that is going on. And what personally what I've also learned is those are people, those naked, they are a lot of them are programmatic, as an analytical kind of people. They don't have an good as good an understanding of the market, of how people think and how people respond to what people respond to, and those kind of things. So a lot of them, they are missing the how to use it kind of things. They have a very powerful technology, but from marketing point of view, what how does it help people, and those kind of stuff, they a lot of times they're lacking. So that is where you come in. So as a marketer, you should not be intimidated by this AI and these things. Yes, you can learn them, you can make use of it if you can, but don't be intimidated by it. The waters are still fine, and a lot of people there, they still don't have access to computers, and a lot of people, they do not as computer savvy. And I've worked in tech support for some time, and what I've seen is people, they say that they know everything, they know how to do it, but they don't know exactly. When I used to take the PC and remote and ask them to do this, so a simple tasks like forgot password and those kind of things are also alien to them. So don't go so complicated, make it easy, make it relevant to the people, understand your market and those kind of things. So don't overestimate what kind of uh, technical know-how your market has. So try to make it easy, try to make it simple, and the copy will always matter. Let the kids there play around with the AI and machines, and if you can, you can also try them, but don't be intimidated by them. And even if you don't use it, you'll still be fine. You're not missing out. Don't have that fear of missing out. And that's all. The waters are still fine. Thank you. This is Harwin from SEO signing out.